Hi, Euphemia Ukao, and my global marketing presentation is on PepsiCo advert, China versus the US. Introduction. The adverts in question are from the PepsiCo Corporation, marketing their most well-selling product, Pepsi. In terms of the location, the two areas are the US and China. The Chinese advert is titled Lixin Peach Tea-Flavored Pepsi, whereas the US is titled Pepsi Mango Commercial 2021. The two adverts have noticeable key differences at play, which can be seen in all aspects from the music, color use, and the choice of flavors being presented while still retaining a similar production. In the given video, we will see why the company made the calculated choices that it did when presenting Pepsi Peach Tea and Pepsi Mango to their respective markets of China and the US. Introduction to the market. Pepsi is a global brand that operates in various markets worldwide, including China and US. These two markets are different in terms of culture, consumer behavior, and market trend, which necessitates Pepsi to advertise the same drink differently in each market. In China, Pepsi faces stiff competition from domestic brands such as Wahaha and Master Kong, which have strong brand recognition and loyalty. Therefore, Pepsi needs to adapt its advertising to appeal to Chinese consumers' preferences and tastes. For example, Pepsi has launched several marketing campaigns in China that featured Chinese celebrities such as Li San and Han Ke to appeal to the Chinese youth market. Pepsi has also used the Chinese New Year as an opportunity to create localized campaigns that celebrate Chinese traditions and values, such as family, prosperity, and happiness. In the US, Pepsi faces competition from Coca-Cola, which has a dominant market share. Therefore, Pepsi needs to differentiate it from its main rival by highlighting its unique features and benefits. For example, Pepsi has focused on promoting its low calories and sugar-free variants such as Diet Coke and Pepsi Man to appeal to health-conscious consumers. Pepsi has also used its partnership with major sports events such as the Super Bowl and the NBA to create high-profile advertising campaigns that resonate with American audience. In summary, Pepsi adapts its advertising approach to cater to the specific needs and preferences of each market it operates in. The brand recognizes that cultural nuances play a crucial role in shaping consumer behavior and market trends, and it leverages its knowledge to create localized advertising campaigns that resonate with local audience. Both of the adverts can be assessed civically when considering the cultural resonance theory. The theory proposes that advertisements resonate with consumers by drawing on cultural symbols, beliefs, and values that are familiar and meaningful to them. By using these elements in their ads, adverts can tap into consumers' emotions and create a sense of familiarity and comfort that can enhance their liking of the product. The US adverts. In the case of the adverts aimed towards a Western audience, specifically the US, the utilization of sharp colors comes to light with colors such as dark blue, Pepsi calls them, along with the contrast of orange or yellow and the dark caramel color of Pepsi. Additionally, for the majority of the advert, one can see that while there is continuous movement, it does not rely on varying camera angles or shifting points of view. For the most part, when comparing this advert to the one designed for a Chinese audience, it can be viewed as plain or rather simplistic. The Chinese advert. In the case of the Chinese advert, while the color theme followed the idea of choosing the color of the company blue and the color most associated with the fruit in question, pink for peaches, the color saturation and contrast are not as sharp when compared with the US adverts. Moreover, there is a lot more use of rotating shots and emphasis on the individual drinking the product, and the advert uses Liz Crane, a prominent Chinese actor, whereas the US advertising does not. One can also see this as a nod to the US focus on the idea of individuality as showcasing an ordinary American consuming the product may appeal to the side as opposed to using the celebrity. This choice can also be a result of Pepsi's last big advert backfiring, which used a well-known celebrity, for instance, Kendall Jenner. The imagery in the Chinese advert is more traditional, with the use of the tree pattern and the traditional Chinese like painting aesthetic. Comparative assessment. Moreover, the phase of the advert is not as fast as that in the US. This can indicate a varying degree of attention spans in the two regions and justify the use of sharper colors in the US advert. Moreover, there was no use of traditional imagery in the US advert, understanding the slow yet gradual separation of the modern US population from their traditional route. On the other hand, the Chinese advert uses a traditional instrument which seems like the tango. In that manner, one can see that PepsiCo is relying on the populace of China, keeping culture as its focal point. Additionally, mango, despite being a tropical fruit, is a common flavor in the US, whereas it is not the case in China, where peach is a more well-established flavor for beverage. Therefore, one can assess that the choice for promoting the respective flavors is another aspect that can be explained using the cultural resonance theory. Conclusion. In that regard, the cultural influence on the respective market seems to be the driving factor that was considered in the two adverts. Therefore, the utilization of the cultural resonance theory is able to offer a clear assessment of two adverts. The cultural norms and viewpoints are the reason why the same company has to employ such contrasted mannerism when it comes to making and using adverts. My reference is on Yan M 2021, How Pepsi latest campaign Trump with Chinese social media. Then also from YouTube, Pepsi 2023 Pepsi Mango commercials. Thank you.